Hello, and welcome to Sir Exile's library. Since this is the very first episode, proper introductions should be made. I am your host, Sir Exile the Wanderer. This isn't my actual voice. I am using a voice program to speak and will use similar programs for future installments and episodes. I am a humble writer of many different stories and tales, and I am trying to find new ways to advertise these writings so that many can find them and enjoy them. One of the best tools I have discovered while visiting this world are videos and video edits. Thus, I am expanding my skills to create videos to share. I have dipped my toe in the realm of video editing and have created a few videos here and there. By doing so, I have discovered that YouTube likes to copyright a lot of the material I try to use, even though others seem to use the same material just fine. Which brings us to this new segment that I am trying to create for my channel. As a writer, I have come across many different legends, stories, and tales throughout this world and throughout many different cultures. This has given me a vast knowledge of many different beliefs and mythology. It is fascinating to me that many cultures and people share the same version of a story, only it is told in a different way, or has a few key differences. Yet, the root of the tale is the same. An example of this is found in North America. Alien abduction stories seem to spread far and wide, sharing the same basic tale. A victim wakes up to discover they are being examined by strange beings from another world. Then they wake up in bed as if nothing ever happened, yet they know something did. In some parts of Asia, there is a similar experience, only it isn't little green men that do the abducting. It is more like a ghost, or a spooky demon, that has abducted them and is examining them in strange and unusual ways. This is just one of many examples of similar tales and legends seeming to mix and blend with each other. This effect can cause the root of these stories to become diluted, and people may lose important facts or key details to the true story. Which is why I have decided to research and gather as much information as I can and share my findings with all of those willing to listen and learn. I have collected many books and stories and have a very interesting library that I am now going to share with you. A library filled with mythology and legends about the supernatural. With that being said, let us begin. Our episode was inspired by one of my viewers that wrote a comment on one of my first videos asking me to dive into the demon lore of the popular movie of Scooby-Doo 2002. Now this movie has inspired a lot of people in very interesting ways. I have seen many fan-made videos and read a few fan-made stories about the demons, or creatures, of Spooky Island. While these demons are not real in this world, they might be real in a different realm. Yet, I have discovered that in most realms, the rules and laws of certain creatures are exactly the same. Thereby, let's explore the world of these strange purple demons. Now, in the film it talks about how Spooky Island was once an enchanted island filled with the strange and the supernatural. It was home to ancient beings that lived without human contact for many years. Then the owner of Spooky Island came and built a theme park, making these ancient beings angry. This is a normal element in most supernatural and darker tales. It captures how once things were peaceful and pleasant, but then some human, most of the time a greedy individual, disturbs sacred and magical grounds to make something completely normal. In most myths and legends, this kind of destruction creates a negative energy field, making the new place cursed with misfortune. At first, things seem normal, but they are far from it. Like in the movie of Scooby-Doo, Velma is looking through the crowd of students and noticing subtle differences. Some students appear happy and carefree, while others seem to be almost like zombies. With this particular case, the reason the students are behaving abnormally is because they are possessed by these purple demons. Where do these demons come from? Why do they possess human bodies? To answer these questions, we must discuss a little bit about demon lore. the first thing about normal demons is they are dark spirits that were never born and will never be born. They were banished in the very beginning because they rebelled against God. Now they are just spirits, tormenting the earth to seek revenge on those they envy. All demons want their own bodies, which is why they desire to possess any human body they can. As for the Spooky Island demons, they appear to have a physical body, but still desire to possess another. With cases like this, these demons were created by a dark supernatural force. A force that seeks to conquer the known world. In essence, these types of demons have no free will of their own, but are more like puppets following their master's every command. This key fact explains why everything for 8 years were normal on Spooky Island until Scrappy took over. Once he took command of Spooky Island, he gained command and control of these ancient creatures that were dormant for so long. How did he gain control over them? That remains a mystery. It could be that these demons were part of a tribe that worshipped dogs, which is why they needed a dog spirit to complete their ancient ritual. One of the key elements and facts is that Spooky Island was built on ancient ruins that the owner didn't fully destroy when he built his theme park. These ruins and symbols do tell a tale. Thereby, you have to give the filmmakers marks for creativity and imagination. In the room where Daphne discovers the Daemonitis, we can clearly see marks and symbols that help tell a story. Part of that story is that the room holding the Daemonitis was a council room where the demons, or possibly the high demons, received their commands and orders. The indents on the throne-like chairs could reveal to us that all these demons were originally made from stone. That they were once statues that came to life by some unknown power. This is normal for golem-like demons. Golem demons are creatures made from an inanimate object such as stone, then brought to life by some kind of magic. However the demons came to be, doesn't really matter. What does matter is that because they are in the class of demons, they must obey all the laws of a demon. One of the demon laws is that a human being must be willing to let them in, or they cannot possess them. The demons of Spooky Island try to get around this law by gassing their victim, then stealing their protoplasm. Before we continue about the demons, let's first discuss what a protoplasm is. The movie would have you believe that a protoplasm is the human soul, but that is not the case. In reality, the protoplasm of an individual is their free will and choice. This is why when it is removed from a victim it is just their head. What the claw is removing isn't their soul, but their will to do whatever they want to do. They are literally stealing a human's free will and choice. With their free will removed, the demons can then freely possess them with very little struggle. How do I know the protoplasm is just an individual's free will? It is plain and simple. Without a soul, the body would die. The soul is the life spark that keeps everything moving and pumping. Without it, a body is just an empty shell. Another reason why I know this to be true is because it is also demon law that they cannot possess a dead body. Many have tried, all have failed. Once the spirit has truly left the body is nothing more than skin and bones. Further evidence of this fact is within the movie itself during the body swap scene and the possession scene. With the body swap scene, we see the bodies remain in a standing position as they await for a new protoplasm to enter it. If the spirit of these bodies were indeed removed, the bodies would have no strength and fall to the ground while waiting for a new spirit to enter. Yet, as you can clearly see, they move and breathe normally. Everything is functioning just fine as they await for a new protoplasm, or free will, to enter to give the body its commands. Now back to demon possession. A demon must be invited into the body in order to possess it. Without permission, the two free wills will constantly fight for control and possession of the body. Yet, with a victim's free will removed, the demon no longer needs permission to enter. How the spooky island demons possess their victims is by removing the victim's free will, so the body would have no choice but to accept its new host. They do this by using a magical claw that extracts the free will of its victim through their core. This is great symbolism, for the core is near the heart, meaning free will and choice doesn't reside in the mind, but within the heart. Now that the body is empty of the victim's protoplasm, the demon is free to move in and possess it. This goes back to what I was saying earlier, how the body is still alive. In this scene, you can clearly see Daphne's chest move as it is taking a deep breath to prepare for its new host to invade. Now, it is clear that the body still understands that what is entering it is a foreign entity and struggles to accept it. With these demons being as large as they are, it is hard on the body to make room for them to fully enter. Yet the demon succeeds and completely takes over its new host. Even though the demon now has completely possessed the body and true soul know it doesn't belong and tries to fight it whenever it can. Yet, until the free will is returned, the demon will always remain. How you can tell if someone is possessed is they will gain an unnatural voice every now and then, or start behaving in strange ways that they would never normally do. An example of this can be found in the deleted scene of Scooby-Doo. Daphne walks in on Velma and realizes something is different about her. Not only is she wearing makeup, but she is showing off more skin, dancing, and speaking differently. The demon may have some of the victim's memories, which is why it recognized its name as Velma, but it isn't Velma at all. Even with the demon inside the body tries to fight it. In this scene, Velma's neck cracks and pops when the creature turns Velma's head because Velma's body isn't used to having this strange entity within it. It is as if someone tries to put on a too small glove. The glove will stretch and possibly rip because it can't handle the size of the hand. Which is why Velma's neck cracked and sloshed. Those are just a few of the warning signs that someone might be possessed. These purple demons, like most, also lose certain powers when they possess a body. Yet they keep their unnatural strength. An example of losing some of their power is the gas they normally breathe out. In demon form, their gas knocks out their victim with the greatest of ease, making the victim helpless and easy to control. Yet in a human body, their gas seems to have very little effect on anyone. Like all demons, these purple ones can easily be defeated. The only true advantage all demons possess is their ability to cause great fear and panic. Once you conquer your fear, though, they have no power over you. If you are possessed by these purple demons, all you need to do is get your free will, protoplasm, back. Since a victim never truly allowed the demon in, once their protoplasm returns, the demon is cast out. Another weakness that all demons have, and fear, is light. Demons can't dwell within light. Sunlight will kill them. This is why the spooky island demons were defeated in the light of day and why they seek out human bodies. They seek them out so they can survive sunlight, but also experience it. Demons crave to experience certain delights and pleasures that they normally can't. Which is why when they possess a human body, the first thing they did was throw a party and bask in the sun. Which also explains why Velma's demon exposes more of her skin. It desires to feel the rays of the sun on its skin without the fear of burning. To sum up and recap, the spooky island demons are not that different from other demons in the world. They like to capture the free will of an individual. Lock it up. Then freely possess the body with very little struggle. They do this to survive in sunlight and because it is the will of their master. They can only follow the orders of the one who commands them. Once a victim's free will has been released, they must leave the body. If their own physical body is in sunlight, they will burst into flames as if they never existed. The only difference about these demons are they can forcefully withdraw a person's free will.
This can't be good. No, 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 no.
They have their own physical form. And they have a terrible gas to knock out their victims to make the extraction and possession process much easier.
This can't be good. No, 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 no.
And once they claim and take over a new body, they seem to enjoy stripping down to very revealing attire to enjoy the extreme pleasures of humanity, as well as the full rays of the sun. Other than those elements, these demons are just the same as others before them. They crave human bodies just so they can experience life itself. They want to know what it is like to be human and enjoy the simple pleasures of life that most humans take for granted. And like other demons, they can't live in the light. They must forever dwell in darkness or be destroyed. This is the end of this chapter from Sir Exile's library. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something new. Until next time, this is Sir Exile, signing off.